Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Mavericks. Europe's finest, Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis, ready to go as they await tip-off at Staples Center. Mavs, Clippers, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. And here's a look at some numbers for Kristaps Porzingis.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. You know, we expect it to rain threes tonight for sure, Smitty. Both teams can really shoot the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, get ready for some points. This one could turn into a 3-point storm.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, the post pairing goes up off the inbound, and the basket is good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Mavericks basketball.
Sweet little floater.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic has got his second basket.
And already
Against Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
It's on Nicholas Batum.
at 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
When your bigs can make great makes to start this one.
Batum, and Batum throws it down.
And they want Bledsoe looking to create like that, being the floor general, thinking about the other 4 guys on the court with him.
Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney Smith. Sinks the triple.
Oh, my goodness. Foul.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Jackson. And the rejection by Marjanovic. A nice shot by Winslow. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
Outside Hardaway, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And it's 7.
Early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Marjanovic. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the 2.
Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
George, that's a 2-pointer. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Silky smooth stroke, nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Brown feeling it out a bit. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Dallas with a change here too. Ntilikina's checked in. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
So reliable.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Bledsoe's got the lead back up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. George with the bucket. Jackson against Cauley-Stein. Jackson, that's good.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Takes the 13-footer. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Doncic.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Here with Ty Lue. Good rhythm for your offense in the first half. What did you like about the start?
Moving the basketball, taking the right shot, making the right play. We make the extra pass, we're a tough team to beat.
And you were sure tough in the first half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Paul George taking care of business in this one. He ended up with 19 points and 1 rebound. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient. Value and possession is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
It was a great display of team ball. Wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
What other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. DA, thank you. Outside Hardaway. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 13 feet away. And a little luck that time, but it dropped. And that one misses.
And the French native has already made an impact. Ntilikina is a young guard who plays with confidence and purpose. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the shot goes down. And there's the pass to Brunson. Hits the three-point bomb. Brunson's. The pass to Jackson. Lobs it up for Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson.
Now guarded by Winslow. And here's Brunson. He's got 8. Drills the three-pointer. Bullock's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Jackson. Takes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 14.
This is what you get from Reggie Jackson now. Powering through contact and has the focus to complete the play.
Here's Porzingis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Porzingis has got 6. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break, and then back to the action here.
True artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
The 10-footer. And another basket for Dallas.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
George looking over the floor. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Mann. Here's Ibaka. Oh, and the dunk by Ibaka.
When shots go up, one thing about Ibaka, he gets to the right place at the right time.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Unloads, and Hardaway gets it to go.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
George against Powell. Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
If you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Finney-Smith's check in. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Jackson with it. Great D that time from Powell.
Hey, right here. Yo, check KP.
Here's Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime.
Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Mavericks
worry about the score. We worry about executing the next play.
Doncic kicks to Green. Here's Ntilikina. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And the key for Ntilikina is shooting with confidence, especially when it comes to his perimeter game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would like to foul someone different.
At the line for LA, at the charity stripe, Paul George. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Paul, you guys dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of the adjustments you made?
Well, we're starting to pressure up. You know, we're starting to use our hands. You know, a team like that, you can't let them be comfortable. And we're doing a great job of just, taking away their airspace.
Well, the defensive fundamentals got you through this one tonight, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.